Greetings people, this is Keith Modesto doing my Let's Play Minecraft series using the Forge mod loader and the Direwolf 20 mod pack. Alright, I'm here in front of, I'm not really sure what to call this thing. The potential entryway to this other dimension where this dungeon is. Because that is what we're going to do today. We're going to place the Eldritch Eyes in this base. I think they go right like here. See where my cursor is in the middle there? I think that's where they go, on the sides of this block here in the middle. Okay, but there are a few little things we need to get first. And I'll also mention, this morning I updated the mod pack to the latest recommended version, which is 1.6.1. There's another version after that, I think, 1.7. But I haven't done that. That's not the version of Minecraft. That's 1.7.10. I mean the version of the mod pack. And I had a problem. I had this problem before where I would open up the game after having previously closed everything down, and I would, instead of being where I had been, which would typically be in here, usually unless I'm off somewhere for some, usually I like to come, before I turn the game off, I come back to my base and put all my stuff in this chest, because I had this thing where I, when I started up the game, instead of being where I was supposed to be, I was back at the spawn point, the original spawn point when you first start the game, not where your bed is, but the original overworld spawn point. I was there without anything in my inventory, nothing. I still had stuff that was in my baubles here on the right hand side. That was still there, but everything in my inventory was gone. My armor was gone. It was some kind of bug, right? And so since I didn't know why that happened, I think I did a search at that time and didn't really find anything out. I haven't done another one. Maybe there's something about it now. But so I am in this habit of putting everything in this chest, right? So it happened. I think I started the game up yesterday or was it this morning? I don't remember when I first saw it. This morning? I think. Well, anyway, I started the game up and I was back at the spawn point and everything was gone. So great. But of course I had to put everything in the chest with that. Everything's fine, right? I think it was just yesterday. So everything, I get my stuff out of my chest here. And okay, I say, great. I guess I should continue putting everything in that chest before I turn the game off. And then I start going around and doing things, and I want to get my crescent wrench out because I wanted to check something in my applied energistics stuff downstairs. And when you have the crescent hammer, in your hand, you can see through covers and stuff, so you can see where pipes and stuff are underneath the floor and things like that, right? So I keep lots of tools in my knapsack here, right? This is from Tinker's Construct. If you go here to your armor tab, you see you have a place to add your heart canisters, and then you have a place to add little, I don't have any of these things, but this, a mask, I don't know, some kind of belt. I don't think that's all fully implemented, but there's a spot specifically to put a knapsack, which adds extra inventory. Nice, right? And it's a tab right here at the top. Well, I go here to get the tool, right? And there's nothing, just like there is now. I haven't put anything in it again. There was nothing in my knapsack. It all disappeared. How wonderful. So not only did I lose everything in my inventory, well, I would have, except for there wasn't anything in my inventory. I had left it all in this chest, but I lost all the inventory in my knapsack, even though I had put the knapsack in this chest. Whenever I close the game out before I finish, I take everything in my inventory, all this stuff on the top, the ender pouch, focus pouch, thumbonomicon, my shiny rapier, this steel pickaxe. I put all of this stuff in this chest, and then I also, well, I take my armor off. I put it in this armor stand, and then I go to this tab, and I take out my knapsack, and I take out my canisters, and I put them in the chest too, right? So my knapsack had been in the chest along with the rest of my inventory, but I still lost everything in the knapsack, which is odd. I did a search on that and found out I've never noticed this happening. I don't know why, but when you die, right, you drop everything. If you die out there in the world, you drop everything, and it goes into a grave, right? Because I think it's extra utilities. There's some mod that has this thing where when you die, instead of just everything falling on the ground, right, and you have to make sure you go get to it and get it all back before it all despawns in 5 minutes or whatever that time is. Instead of that happening, it makes a little gravestone, and all your stuff is inside of that. So you go to that gravestone and you break it, and then all your stuff flies out, and you can pick it up, right? And that way, however long it takes you to get to that gravestone, your stuff is still in there, and it doesn't despawn. Great. Well, apparently when you die, besides all the stuff in your inventory falling on the ground or being in the gravestone, everything in your knapsack also falls on the ground, because it's just like an extension of your personal inventory. Which, I guess if that's the way they want to do it, but if that means that even though I left my knapsack in this chest, everything in the knapsack is going to fall on the ground when I die, even though the knapsack is not on my person but in the chest, that does not seem conceptually to be the way it should work. But anyway, I'm not sure about all the mechanics of that behind the scenes, in the code, under the hood of the program, of the game, but I lost everything in my knapsack. I don't even remember what was in it exactly. I mean, there were tools. Basically, there were tools. And I'm not going to bother putting my knapsack on. I'm not going to use it until I know that bug is fixed. Because if something bad happens to me during the game, it crashes or I die, I might potentially lose everything in my knapsack again. So that's a pain. Did I leave it in my... Oh, I made a... Well, anyway, so there's a few things I want to grab, and then we'll go. And then we'll go to this dungeon. And I guess we'll get a first look around it, and then probably that'll be the end of the episode. We'll have to continue looking in the next episode. But, okay, so the other day, I made a few things I did in between episodes. I made a portable hole. Actually, it's still on my... it's the one cap I have on my one right now. So I made a portable hole, right? I had that before in a previous season. I hadn't made it yet, and I did. So there, I put some upgrades on it so it uses less V and it lasts for longer. So that's nice. And so I went. Of course, I had to try it out, right? So I went looking around and made portable holes in the ground, and then I started like just exploring some caves that I hadn't really looked through that are over there a ways, and came across a vanilla spider spawner, right? That every once in a while you find. There'll be like a little room underground. Usually, the walls are a combination of cobblestone and mossy cobble, and there was a spider spawner, and of course there was a chest in there. There's usually a chest, and I looked in the chest and I found, amongst whatever else was in there, I found this sonic glasses. It looks like a helmet, but they're called glasses. I don't know why that is. Oops. Get the thing I want here. Okay. So I found sonic glasses, and that gave me an idea. When you put sonic glasses on, they go in place of your helmet, right? Everything goes black. Well, you can see the world a little bit, but it's mostly black. But the thing is, now you can see sounds. That, I guess, is some sign that the mod doesn't know what it is. But over there, that's too far away for me to see. There was probably a mob. You get these little things that represent sounds. See, that was the sound of a door opening, and it even made that icon means that was a door, right? I went back inside again. Anyway, probably not a good thing to wear all the time, but I know from watching Direwolf in this dungeon that he said it's rather large and it's easy to lose your way, right? We can of course place torches everywhere, but I thought we could do this: make a note block. I've never found a reason to make a note block, but let's go ahead and make a note block. It's not too hard. I'm getting a little bit of lag. I need more wood. Oh my goodness. I guess probably doesn't. I guess I need more planks. Let's see. So let's craft 100. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's try this again. Okay, note block. Okay, so it's just planks of wood surrounding redstone. Okay, so you put this on the ground, and it makes noise when you hit it. That's a nice thump, thump, thump. Okay, So now, of course, just having to do that isn't terribly useful all by itself, but you can put some redstone on it. Like, let's get a button. Do I have a button handy? Okay, so now you put a button there. Now every time you push the button, it makes a thump. Okay, not also terribly useful for what I want, but the point is it makes that noise every time you hit it, or it gets a redstone pulse. Okay, so there is a block here from Extra Utilities, which is going to put a redstone pulse every second. Boom. Now if I put some redstone there, you would actually see the pulse. Sounds like pretty deep bass. It's supposed to be every second. I got a little bit of an extra note there. Whoops, wrong spot. So you see there, every second it puts out a redstone pulse. Okay, so the point of this, of course, is I can put that down when I first get to this dungeon. Let's get rid of that button. And then when I get far away, you're supposed to be able to hear this from 48 blocks away, but of course, there, I'm seeing the note. So I can see my footsteps. The sound icons persist for a little while and then they fade away. Anyway, so I can see that, right? So if I get lost, I just put on the glasses. Well, of course, I might be able to hear the note, although it might be hard to tell which direction the note's coming from. We'll have to see. But I can put these sonic glasses on, and I can see, at least what direction I need to go. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna pick this up. I guess I should have used an axe. Okay. And I've got my bag full of stuff. I made a large resonant strongbox to hold things. And I've got a shovel in here, and I've got a lumber axe. I don't have a regular axe. I might have had a regular axe in my... I do still have most of my weapons. I was afraid that these were all in my, my extra weapons that I don't use that much, but I have them. And my portal gun, I could put a portal right next to... Actually, that's a good idea. That might be even better than having the sonic glasses. Put a portal right next to where I need to get out. Okay, okay. So I need to change my clothes. So I went to all the trouble to make this cool Thaumium Fortress armor. And then enchant it. Okay, so we got those on. And I need to get my super duper wand. The Icorium adorned one. So I'll put get that out. And it'll take a few other high capacity wands, which I guess would be this one, just for extra V, right? And I need, of course, the Eldritch Eyes. Okay, so let's put a cap on this. Like maybe shock. That's a good offensive cap. Okay, so and let's get a bunch of food too. Let us get a bunch of food. Good thing to have when you might not know how long it's going to be until you get back. Also, I don't know if this is because of the update or some other thing I didn't know about. I guess I took the other one here. I'll just mention this. I hope this gets fixed, but I'm not in quite the right spot. There we go. There were flowers around this. These special flowers, begonias, which eat bees and make mana, but they all disappeared, which is bad. I'm trying to generate more mana because I'm still trying to get mana. I'm still trying to build up mana in my Terra Shatterer, which is a special pickaxe from Britannia, to get it to the highest rank you can, and I still have quite a ways to go. Okay, let's get. I don't need to actually have all this. Good. I don't need to have all this food in my inventory, so I'm gonna put them in the sack. Oh, you just have just enough room, and we'll put the sack away. Get these here and put my wand back where I want it. Okay, and it is full. It is full, almost completely full. I just used a little bit, apparently. I don't know, probably one of my gear. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. It's almost dark, but we're gonna go to this other place anyway before the sun goes down. Okay, so all we do, I believe. Oh, there's something else. since I have these boots on, I'm gonna take off the sash, which helps you to run fast, because the boots will help you to run fast. I won't run quite as fast without the sash on, and depending on just the boots, but that will free up space for another item, which is over here, I think. So we'll go ahead and put the sash in this thing. I wonder if I should take anything in here. Should I take the Terror Blade? Maybe. I'll take the Terror Blade just in case I need it. Okay. And we'll put the sash on because this uses stuff from the mana tablet. It uses mana from the mana tablet. I should put this sack. I should put the blade in my sack. Oh, I have room still. Cool. Okay, now we're ready to leave. Is it dark? If it's dark, I'm gonna sleep. Okay, so that a piece of clothing I put on, the Cloak of Sin. I wonder if I can see it on me or not. I guess it's on my back. It's a little hard to see. I think it's covered up by the wings a little. But the Cloak of Sin, I think what it does, if I remember right, if you get hit by a mob, there's like a counter strike, and that mob plus any mobs that are nearby take some damage. I think maybe equal to the damage they gave you. Maybe, I'm not sure about that, but they take damage, and then there's a cooldown for like 10 or 20 seconds or something, and it'll happen again. Okay, so I'm right clicking, and I see. Oh, that's the node, which I can't see very well because I never added goggles of revealing to this helmet. So maybe I have to right click. Ah, there we go. I got a little notification on my phone. Okay, so there it is. I wonder. Oh, you know what? I bet my Oh, there's a nice noise. What is that? It's a little bit scary. I'm thinking I should scan that, and now I just realized one of the things that was in my knapsack was my what is it called? My thing that I used to scan things. I don't know if I have an extra one over here. You know, scan all the things. I probably don't. I should make one real quick. Where's my Thaumonomicon? I don't suppose I really need to bring my Thaumonomicon with me. Here we go. The thermometer. I lost my thermometer. Okay, so that's just some glass, which I don't have in here, but we need 2 shards. I'll take 2 of these, and then we'll make the thermometer over here. I want to be able to scan things over there. I wish I'd remember to add goggles revealing into this helmet, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, there's a thermometer in here already. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll just leave these in here. I don't know why there was a thermometer in there. Maybe it was loot somewhere I forgot about. I can't really play with your inventory while you're flying. Or you can't keep on moving. I'm not flying as quickly without the sash on. Okay, I just want to try scanning this. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go through. Ooh, yes, a new. Oh, I was gonna make a linking book. Now it's too late. Oh my goodness. Okay, downloading terrain. I was gonna make a linking book as a backup, and I forgot. I was gonna do that. There's always something. Okay, so there's the portal home. Okay, so we're gonna place down the note block. Put it right here. Okay. Okay. So this is an interesting looking place. Can I put torches down? Yes. We've got that crazy stuff out there. I guess I should keep this out. Nothingness. I think it's a bad idea to go into that. I can still fly. Whoa! No, I can't still fly. I cannot fly. Okay, that's a good thing to know. Do not want to fall. Oh, I accidentally went into the hole again. Apparently. That's like, that's happened to me before. Come on. Is it not gonna let me back through? You only get one chance? Oh, come on. That's not fair. There we go. Well, that's odd. Okay, I have to be careful not to back into the portal. Ah! Something's hitting me. What is it? I don't know what... I don't see anything. Okay. Is that a balance shard? Cool. Glowing crusted stone. Okay. Make sure I look for holes in the floor. Okay, what's that? Glyph stone. Oh, I got stuff from that. Oh, what's that noise? What's that noise? I didn't get anything from breaking that. Oh! Oh, that's not what I want. Ah, okay. Took a little while to kill that guy. Oh, what are you? Sound like dolphins. Ah! What's hitting me? I wish I knew. These are like crab things. Dropped an ender pearl. Ah! Oh, they're doing something. Jeez, that was... I already did that. Sure are a lot of them. Jeez. Almost went through that thing. Wow. Wow. Oh. Okay, that was my timer. These guys just won't stop. Where'd he go? I think that's where they're coming from. Jeez. I want to just get this. Ah. I'm leaving. Am I not? Ah, jeez. Did it follow me? What is that noise? Why is it still making that noise? Okay, well I'm glad I'm able to get out of there. That was harrowing. They just would not stop coming at me. Okay, well, there was our first excursion. The next episode we'll go back. I got a lot of stuff. Let's quickly look at my bags and see if I got anything really good. I got some ethereal essence here. And a bunch of ender pearls. So I got some coins and some potions, healing potion. Maybe I should take that potion of invisibility. That would be good. Okay, this has been. Let's get back in position here. This has been Keith Modesto. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.